Hey friends, so welcome back to All on a Law. In this video lecture I will be talking about briefly about the basal body temperature, how to measure and what is its importance. So before starting on this, please do subscribe and share our videos, and please like this video. Okay, so let's start with this basal body temperature. So it's done in females, and this is helpful to know whether she is pregnant or not. So this is mainly done by the patient itself. She should be aware of her body temperature. She should be able to differentiate a small fluctuation in her degree of temperature in her body. Then it's very beneficial. So let's start with this basal body temperature. You should be able to check. That's how you should be, even though 1/10 of the Fahrenheit, that you should be able to check if there's any fluctuation in that. So cuteness should be there, and there will be a fluctuation of a half degree Fahrenheit to 1 degree Fahrenheit. So the normal body temperature is 98.6, so it varies with that. So it's just a 199.6 it could be. So, and what is the best method to check is the oral temperature. And what are the conditions, prerequisites, you mean to say? That's she should not take any hot or cold drinks. As soon as she wakes up from the sleep early morning, she has to do this. So you would require a thermometer, a good thermometer. Okay, so let's talk about this. What happens? As you are aware, there are 3 cycles during the menstruation. That is known as first is the follicular, then we have ovulatory, and then we have a luteal. Okay, so follicular phase, you know that follicular phase is the first day of a bleeding. So I have written DOB, first day of a bleeding till the ovulation. So it will be nearly 13 to 16 days. The ideal is 14 days, and the ovulation will be from day when the ovulation occurs, and that is the 16 to 32 hours, and from that day only the luteal phase begins till the first day of bleeding. So this is what exactly. Okay, now who is responsible for this change in the temperature is the progesterone. It is a thermogenic, remember. So whenever there is a progesterone, the body temperature shoots up. That's it. So the progesterone, so remember, if she's pregnant, the progesterone is there all the time, so the temperature will be a little higher on the side. Okay, so the corpus luteum is the one which is responsible for the secretion of progesterone. So now let's take an example that's a normal. Let's go to a normal part of this cycle. So this is a 98 temperature on this side, and with the days of your cycle. So what happens, the temperature will be a normal, and as soon as near the ovulation it starts dropping, and suddenly it starts shooting up. The body temperature starts increasing, and on the 21st to 22nd day then again starts falling. That is normal actually, because the progesterone level at this point starts falling, so the temperature starts falling, remember. Okay, so this is really very important that you should know. Okay, and next important is the pregnancy. If for example when there is a 14th day, there will be a ovulation, and what happens, the body temperature falls and starts to shoot up. But remember, it never comes back to the normal because the progesterone is there all the time. So because progesterone is there all the time, the temperature of the body, basal body temperature, remains on the higher side. So by this you can make out that you are pregnant. So now let's move to another example. For example, let's see this. Don't look at the answer. This is the temperature chart over here, and this is the days. These are the days. Though what happens when there is no ovulation, the body temperature has remained the same. So there is no progesterone. When there is no progesterone, so what happens? The temperature of the body remains the same like a man. So remember, so that there's no fluctuation in the body temperature. This is known as an anovulatory cycle or no ovulation. Okay, now let's move on to another important thing, that is what do you call, when there is a fluctuation in ovulation. For example, she is to get on a 14th day she is to have a low body temperature, then the temperature is to shoot up. But here you can see on the 7th day itself, means the days of the cycles are being shortened, means it's a polymenorrhea. And there is an increase in the progesterone as usual, normal, and then it starts dropping early in the 14th day only. 14 to 16 day it starts dropping, so the temperature of the body starts falling down. So this indicates a polymenorrhea. So based on the basal body temperature, you are able to diagnose so many diseases, and normal pregnancy also, from normal pregnancy and ovulation to polymenorrhea. But remember prerequisites, that you should not drink any hot or cold drinks, and as soon as you wake up you need to check, and oral temperature would be best. And you should be very cute in differentiating your body temperature. Okay, so thank you so much. If you like this video, please do subscribe and share our videos. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.